Hi, and welcome to another tutorial for MediaMeter V3. Today, we'll be taking a look at SharedView, our completely overhauled social listening tool, and how it differs from MediaWatch. Our earlier tutorials showed you the different parts of MediaWatch, which covers traditional media sources such as newspapers, magazines, and news websites. If you followed along on those videos, you should already be familiar with the way that SharedView is organized. You can easily switch between MediaWatch and SharedView with a button in the top left corner. SharedView also has a blue bar on the left, whereas MediaWatch has a purple one. You will find that just like MediaWatch, SharedView has a mentions feed, dashboard, and topic buckets pages, all accessible through the same buttons on the left of the screen. All of these will be very similar to their MediaWatch counterparts with a few key differences. And in place of the authors and publishers pages, we have an influencers page, which shows you all of the online content creators who have put out posts on the given topic. Let's take a look at the important differences in each of these components, starting with the mentions feed. All our filters as well as the timeline and mentions table function in exactly the same way as MediaWatch. The only difference here is the inclusion of an engagement score, which is the basis for story value in SharedView. Engagement score is simply a weighted metric describing the total engagement garnered by a post. This is then normalized to arrive at story value. This is done separately for each social network, and so the Facebook posts with the most engagement will have a story value of 10, and the tweet with the most engagement will also have a story value of 10. Calculating these separately is important as engagement and user behavior works differently for each of these social networks. If you expand the rows, the charts will also show you information specific to the given social network. So you will see a breakdown of reactions for Facebook, and a breakdown of replies, likes, and retweets for Twitter. Another unique metric is virality, which measures the current tendency of the post to gain additional engagement. Posts with virality above 1 are seeing exponential growth in engagement, but most posts will have virality closer to 0, which means that engagement is not currently growing at an exponential rate. Now let's take a look at the dashboard. SharedView's dashboard will of course show visualizations of data points that are relevant for social media, including engagement and virality. But to keep things simple, most of the same charts in MediaWatch are retained for SharedView. Comparisons of multiple topic buckets also functions in exactly the same way as MediaWatch. Simply click on the button on the top left and then make your selection. The topic buckets page in SharedView is used in also exactly the same way as MediaWatch. So if you haven't yet, check out our tutorial on Topic Bucket Mastery to understand how to best use and organize your search term. And finally, we have the influencers page, which replaces the authors and publishers pages for SharedView. All the social media profiles that put out stories on the given topic will be found here, whether these are maintained by individuals, media organizations, or brands. The influencers page is also very similar to the authors page, but instead of author score, cards here are sorted by influencer score. This metric describes the overall influence of a social profile, as seen in its level of engagement and potential reach. You can also click on each card to get additional information about these profiles. And there you have it, all the important differences between SharedView and MediaWatch. Once you're familiar with one, you will have no trouble using the other. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to your client success manager. We'll be more than happy to help. Thanks for watching.